I want to talk about this accidental influencer. And maybe before we get to that, give the viewers just a brief background of your history, kind of where you cut your teeth in real estate and where you are today, and kind of how we found ourselves at this accidental influencer stage.
I started my career in real estate, working as a commercial real estate broker for Grubb and Ellis, doing office and industrial leasing out of their Newport Beach office. I did that for a number of years, I think almost 4 years. And then I decided to go back to graduate school, where I went to USC, where I got my MBA and my master's in real estate development degree, back from '07 through '09. And so what's interesting is I was in grad school at a very interesting, unique time in the market because of the GFC, very similar to, I think, the position sort of we find ourselves in today. Different, but still a cyclical event. And one of the things that I did there, which my classmates would know, is I created a daily blog called The Daily Drach, where I would curate news articles that I would find, and I would send out emails to using Google Reader, I think it was, where I would curate things, and I had my own online blog, and I would write comments about articles. And the markets were shifting and changing so much at that time. I felt it was really important to understand what was happening, and as we were going to be coming out of school and whatnot. And so I think that was sort of my first taste of sort of, compiling information, stating my opinions. I would put little anecdotal facts in certain things as it relates to that. And so, what I would tell you is, from my perspective, that was kind of the first taste of, I don't want to say influencing, but leveraging sort of the internet to get information out. So when I got out of grad school in '09, very difficult time to find a job because of the cycle. And I eventually landed with a firm called Greenlaw Partners. That's an owner operator of mostly office and industrial assets in Southern California. I did everything from acquisitions, asset management, raising capital. I was there 5 years, and I always tell people I think I'm a pretty bad employee, and so never got any coaches awards when I was growing up, because I was always very highly opinionated and like kind of going by the beat of my own drum. So I made the decision back in 2014, a little over 9 years ago, to start my own firm. Originally, it was called Stillwater Investment Group. I started sharing office space with a business partner of mine, who's now my current business partner, Sean Rawson, who was a buddy of mine at the time. We started sharing office space together because he was an entrepreneur. And at almost about 11 months in, we closed our first multifamily project. We acquired a multifamily building in Long Beach, California together, where he found a project. I raised the capital. And then almost $3 billion in transactions later, we've become 50-50 business partners. We have a firm now that's got, we do everything, mostly multifamily focused now, from affordable housing development to workforce housing development and investing to market rate development and investing. I think we have almost 5,000 units in our portfolio. We've entitled probably another 3,500 to 4,000 units. We've done a lot of commercial value add. So in my career and background, we're doing less of that now. And so, we have a team of about 15. We're based here in Orange County. Obviously tracking what's going on in the markets pretty closely. And I'm married. I've got three great but crazy kids. And so 8, almost 6, and 17 months. So I have a wonderful wife who's very supportive, and wonderful family.